Welcome back. Our next guest's journey is one of resilience, reinvention, and the enduring power of music. Prepared to make Grammy history, John Michael Ferrari could become the oldest artist ever nominated for Best New Artist at the Grammy Awards. John Michael, thank you so much for joining us. And oldest, you don't look a day over 30.
Isn't this amazing? You know, this is something that you want when you're in your teens or your 20s, to be 77 years old and possibly be nominated for something like this is out of this world.
Well, sir,
I mean, it's the most amazing thing.
I got to say, it's 77 years young. If you could, start us off with your musical journey. I understand that your nascence kind of began in Sin City, Las Vegas.
Well, I started playing when I was very young in Las Vegas, and the Bay Area, you know, Southern California, everywhere. And for many years, I did cover songs. You know, you'd walk into a little steakhouse, and I'd be in the corner playing Jim Croce songs, John Denver songs. Oh, yeah. You know, and I did that for many, many years. And then finally, somebody suggested to me, they said, you know, if you want to get anywhere in this business, you have to do your own songs. I mean, every major band, whether it's the Eagles, the Beatles, or whoever, they start off as a cover band. And then they made the transition. Well, that's exactly what we did. You know, about 7 years ago, Pepper said, you know, let's do our own songs and go to Nashville and record them. And that's what we did. And within 2 months, we hit the national charts.
That's amazing. Originality wins out every single time. How would you define your genre?
Well, you know, I write love songs. I love love songs, and everybody can relate to love songs. You know, they go on forever and ever.
Well, you mentioned John Croce. He knew love songs too, yeah.
Yes, you know, and they're story love songs. And, you know, learning how to play cover songs really introduced me how to write and structure songs when I wrote for myself. So when it came to the time to do it, I was really familiar with the structure and how to write songs, and we were lucky to meet the right people in Nashville to you know, help us along. You know, Nashville's a really interesting place because it's a town where people help people.
That is true. That is very true. It's a family that you end up forming, isn't it?
It is. You know, everybody wishes you luck. Everybody wants you to succeed, and everybody wants to co-write with each other. And you know, they're for everybody to back in it.
Your life has taken some twists and turns. It hasn't always been a bed of roses. So do you think that those experiences have influenced the way you write music, the way you look at the world?
Yeah, you know, you can be gung-ho all the time, but you know, there comes a time where you just get burned out and you say, you know, I just can't do this anymore. And then you reevaluate what your plan is. And that's what we did. We reevaluated, if we're going to continue on doing this, we have to write our own songs. We have to be out there and make that happen, because doing cover songs is just doing cover songs. You're doing other people's songs.
Of course. Well, you had spent 2 years in an orphanage, and then you joined the military. You fought in Vietnam. Thank you for your service. And again, coming out of Vietnam with all of those experiences, how has that impacted the way that you work in your music?
Well, you know, I was very fortunate. I started playing in bands in high school, and I played a little bit while I was in the military. But, you know, the biggest change came after the military, because that gave me a direction. Like, if I put the same energy that I did in military service into my career, that discipline, you know, I could have a pretty good career. And I think everybody needs a mentor. And that's what I lacked when I got out of the military, is having a mentor, somebody to guide me, to help me along.
Sure.
And I suggest that to anybody. You know, if you want to be in this business, get somebody who's doing what you want to do and let them mentor you.
Yeah, absolutely. You've won many awards. Will this be your first stab at the Grammys?
It is. It is. You know, when one of the Grammy voters came to us and said, you know what, we're going to nominate you and put you in for a Grammy. And we thought, oh my gosh, because we knew nothing about it. I mean, that was a part of the business we knew nothing about. And we said, you know, whatever you say, that's what we're going to follow. We're going to follow your lead. And immediately she listened to one of our songs and made some suggestions, and went back in the studio, made those corrections, and it made the song so much better.
Oh, I can't wait to hear. Well, the song is When love is love.
Love is love.
When
A
love is
lot of
love.
people, a lot of people say it's reminiscent of old Sinatra, or it's reminiscent of all kinds of music. You know,
Yeah.
I kind of combine it all together. You
Yeah.
know, but
Well,
it's a love song.
this is your latest release. Where can people find your other music?
Well, you can go to johnmichaelferrari.com, and right there is everything you need to know. You can contact us on the ranch and say coming to Vegas, and we'll welcome you right here at the ranch.
Can't wait.
We like that, and yeah, they can just contact us right there.
That sounds wonderful. Well, best of luck with as
Oh my gosh.
you embark on this new journey and this new adventure. We so wish you all the luck in the world. We hope you are holding that Grammy Award come Grammy night.
And thank you for taking time out to having me on your program. That means a lot. It really means a lot.
Thank you, John
Thank you.
Michael. Pleasure to meet you.
Thank you.
We'll be back after this.